which were planted along the highway. Those ones were very...
Yes. Along the highway? Along so those could constitute for what percentage of this 55 million? No, auditor, you are the one who picked that sample. So that sample was like what value?
Like I'm seeing one for 3 million, not the whole amount.
3 million. Yes. We are talking 55 million. This county is suffering drought. This county, the governor has chosen to manage emergency response through line item budgets, and we need to find out why, instead of managing it through a fund. And auditor, you must help us. You are looking like you are not sure whether to be on the side of the governor or on the side of the Senate. You don't have to be on anybody's side. You are an independent institution. You must be on the side of the truth.
And on the side of the people.
So if I'm going to say that the governor did very well by spending 349 million to supply relief food items, would you give us that assurance? Would we be able to stand in public and congratulate the governor that thank you for spending 55 million on trees, thank you for spending 349 million on relief? Would that be supported by the Office of the Auditor General?
Maybe from where I sit, we need to go and confirm. We do confirmation of the seedlings. We do 100% verification.
Well, it does not need to be 100%. Audit has never been 100%. Let's hear from ISPAC.
Yes, Chairman. I think I wanted to maybe to clarify to the auditors, as you say, they are supposed to come out clear. Just an example, for those counties that supply eggs even to the farmers, they first identify the farmers or the groups of women that deserve those particular hatched eggs or chicks for that matter. Then they do analysis and support them. Then they are able to follow up and identify that these chicks have grown into chicken at some particular point. So basically what the senators and the committee wants to know is there was a need for the seedlings. Which type of seedlings were these? Did they identify that these are the trees that are relevant in this region and they will be procured at a certain point? Then they were able to get the supply from a certain point. If you did a sample, then your sample should be representative, that it can now go further. You can even have photo evidences that these are the trees that were now planted at a certain point and they are growing and this is the expected value for the same. I think that is the dilemma we are getting from the audit to confirm that validity. And from a professional perspective, then clearly there is a gap, Chairman, that it is not on the ground that the seedlings are there.
This part, you are the marking scheme as a professional body. You are the one who provides the marking
professional
scheme.
Bodies, we are getting interesting feedback from our members that they are not able to ensure that we get value for the money or even follow the due process.
Chair, I think the ISPAC, I have a lot of respect for him, but he's completely out of order. He's trying to...
I am the one who declares people out of order,
but
not you.
What he's saying is that he's already declaring that there's no value for money, and yet he's not...
No, order, Governor.
Yeah.
We shall not allow anyone to cast aspersions on the professional body, especially non-members of the profession. Yeah. So please prosecute your point without casting aspersions on this.
Number one, thank you, Chair. On cash transfer, there is no cash transfer. The 12 million was actually money given to the orphanage in Mandera Islamic Center. So we support the orphanage and we give them 12 million per year. I wanted that to be clear. On the issue of seedlings, we are not talking about only seedlings. Under the CFS coding, the GFS coding, all this farm products or the support we give to farmers are under that code, whether it is seeds and seedlings and anything. When I mentioned about seedlings, we give apple mango to our people, we give avocado, and all of them are there along the river. It's not along the road. We don't plant farms along the road. I think there's something not adding up.
So
I can confirm,
Governor, at that point,
and then
at that point,
yes.
we seem to be on the same page,
yes.
Because I'm struggling to understand the approach taken by the auditor. Because if you say this 55 million was not just seedlings, it included seed, then they should go beyond the highway. They must go beyond the highway to
Farms.
provide that
Actually, not
assurance.
highway. We have farms and schemes along the river, and we have over 6,000 registered farmers, which we have their details, whether they are farms along the river or they are farms off the river. That's the rain-fed farms, and we do distribution along those rivers. So it is not only on seedlings; it is all the farm produce product that we give to our farmers is coded under that line.
Now, Senator Dulo.
Chair, I think this question, we should put it to the auditors. Because since devolution, we've been having this issue of seedlings bought.
But it has to be there.
And they are washed away by the river, or they have failed. These issues are there. Or maybe goats, cows bought, they have died. And I think as auditors, you should come up with a strategy of how you are going to audit those strategies put in place by, more specifically, northern Kenya and people within the agricultural area. Unless you do that, then we'll be having these stories where the money is spent is not accounted for. So I'm putting this to you, Patrick, especially at the headquarters. Can you help the country, the Senate, and the Kenyans? I thank you.
Patrick?
Thank you, Chairman.
Senator Ketai?
You know, Chair, yesterday we had a similar situation where we had an issue to do with our technicians. You know, Chair, we rely entirely on the ONG because they are the prosecutors. So on this case, Chair, we are getting some narrations without evidence. You know, seedlings are something physical. And I'm expecting maybe to have found some evidence maybe from the photos, even the data from the agriculture department. You know, what we are getting is just literature. That we spent 55 million on seedlings, which is not something that you cannot verify. These things are physical, these are supposed to have some data. So I think without castigating the OAG, I think they need to get serious and assist this committee move forward.
Okay, I think OAG, then we give directions because we need to move.
Maybe before Pat talks, it's good because now it's like we are on the dock. But Chair, we gather evidence and we document in what we call teammate platform. So whatever we are saying, we are backed in our what we call audit working papers. The client may not have documented in their responses because we rely on what we see on the ground. We send